Sensation and quoting here for fantasy. Lowe faces 6 felony counts. Well, tonight, the Southside High School community in the Fort mourning the loss of a school resource officer. Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Carly Van Cleve talked with some of the officer's friends and family about what kind of legacy he leaves behind. Carly.
Linda, his name was Officer Robert Nathan. He worked for the Fort Wayne Police Department for more than 30 years. Friends and family tell me he was more than that, though. They say he was a mentor, a father, and an overall inspiration to the community.
He played a big part here at South.
Full of life, very caring, overall great guy.
Remembering Officer Robert Nathan.
So off and on, he was sick. He was in and out of the hospital.
His daughter, Shayna Nathan, says her father had been sick for a while. And Monday, he passed in his sleep.
I told him that I loved him. And he honestly responded back and said that I love you too. That was pretty much all I needed. And that's all I've been utilizing in the back of my head as far as I getting through this whole entire process. Because I truly was and am still to this day a daddy's girl. And that man was just so incredible.
She says he served in Vietnam and eventually became a detective for the Fort Wayne Police Department.
I would hear a lot of that if it wasn't for him, that he kept them in check, or he kept them on the right path, or he just impacted an individual in some way. And it's really meaningful to know that I'm a part of that legacy of him.
That led him to become Southside High School's resource officer and the vice president of the Athletic Booster Club.
There were so many people that can testify to how great of a man he was and how much he uplifted people.
Officer Nathan was a funny guy. Always kind of kept us laughing, very protective of our kids and our administrators here at Southside High School.
Southside High School's administrative assistant, Eddie Nolan, worked alongside Nathan for years.
It was a pleasure, having a man like that around, to kind of help mentor not just me, but other adults and kids here at the building.
Nolan says he was a mentor to him and to each and every student in the school.
He was a guy that gave his all to Southside and gave his all to the kids here.
Officer Nathan's daughter tells me she hopes to follow in his footsteps one day, as she just graduated college with a degree in criminal justice, and she's considering becoming a police officer just like him.
What a story. Carly, thank you.